Sneaker Shop Top Performance Review. On deck today is the Adidas Crazyquick. So without further ado, let's get after it. Yeah, it's some tech difficulty. But getting back to the upper, like I said, it's primarily a tech fit upper. If you've worn things such as, for instance, some of the padded knee sleeves, or the calf sleeves from Adidas, then it has that same material in there. It's going to give you elasticity while also giving you support. You got sprint frame worn into the upper as well. I will say this, unlike on, say, the Crazylight 2 that has sprint frame, it's a lot more flexible, and it's not as severe as far as break-in time, things of that nature. I thought the fit was pretty good. Like I said, it is flexible, it does move with your foot. Overall, I wasn't 100% happy with the fit here. I had some internal movement here. The best area of support, of course, is right here where you have the three stripes, where these are actually not only branding but support features as well. Around the midfoot, the fit was good. It was a little lacking here as well, and to a touch in the heel. Just seemed like the upper couldn't quite lock the foot down in place, and I had a hair of movement there. It was definitely perceptible when it was noted. If it could be a tad bit more robust in some key areas, particularly, like I said, in the forefoot area here, the fit would be a lot better. And this is a shame, and this is a real detractor in the shoe that's supposed to be for quick guards that are constantly on the move. If the fit isn't 100% on point, then almost what's the point of wearing it? So that would be that was my problem with the fit. No matter how tight I laced the shoes up, I couldn't quite get it how I wanted it. Just because of the nature, it allows the motion, which is good. There's not that degree of rigidity or some sort of other features in there to help kind of lock your foot down in place a little bit better. Alright, the midsole, you got a pure motion midsole here. You've got a thin strip. The cushioning is provided by a thin strip, basically, of EVA foam. In short, again, kind of playing back to the flexibility, which is good. The pure motion does allow for a high degree of flexibility, which is good. This is very good from that standpoint. But essentially, the problem is the thin strip of material, particularly in the forefoot, is non-existent. Adidas has done some great things with the foam cushioning. It's just not enough of it. The cupboard's practically bare in the forefoot, and that was noticeable at times, particularly coming off some of the other shoes that I had played in. There just wasn't enough cushioning in the forefoot for me to really want to play in this shoe long term, just because it would get to the point where it was like running on a 2x4 from the forefoot up. So if there was more cushioning, that would be the key to solve that. But that's kind of that trade-off for kind of having this low profile court feel. They kind of sacrifice cushioning in the forefoot, and it really showed on the court. Cushioning, you've got pure motion outsole here, which you've got 14 areas of multi-directional herringbone. The traction was very good. Of course, as you can see, it's got coverage in all directions, so any direction you move in, you've got directional coverage in that area, and the traction was very good. The time you're moving, making stops, things of that nature, the traction held up well. The rubber, at least in the green and the grape colored sections, the rubber is pretty stiff. It's a little softer here in the white portion, so I would caution perhaps for outdoor wear, for these areas would grind down faster than these other areas would. Maybe once or twice, but not long term outdoor. Plus the upper is not not robust enough to stand up to outdoor wear. So I take that back. I would just keep these purely indoor. But the traction, like I said, is really good. If you're on the move a lot, the traction is gonna keep up with you in whatever direction that you need to go in. And the Crazyquick rather, fairly pretty good built shoe. It holds up to wear pretty well. Even the Tech Flex here, it's actually very elastic. So even in some of these flex zones here, it holds up well enough to where you don't have to worry about it. But overall, I thought the build quality, at least from a quality standpoint, was pretty good, and it should hold up through the rigors of most of the season of wear. All right. In closing, Crazyquick, there's some things to like, there's some things not to like about the shoe. Overall, the fit is one of the major letdowns. That and the lack of cushioning in the forefoot. I would think those two areas would really make me take a long, hard look at it if I was a guard. A very, very quick guard that this shoe may be patterned for. The fit issues would make me look at it funny, as would the lack of cushioning in the forefoot. The positives, like I said, are the cushioning, not the cushioning, the traction is a really big, and the flexibility. So you've got that. With it, the original box price was $140. I've seen these, anywhere from $70 to $120. So there are some other options I feel that are probably just as good, if not better, for that price range. If you want to just test them out and just see how they are, get them at a good price, be my guess. But again, there are definitely some better options out there, particularly if you're a quick guard who likes a lightweight shoe. Definitely better options out there for you. So that kind of wraps up our review of the Adidas Crazyquick here. And we'll have also a detailed write-up about it on our website over at sneakershoptalk.com. Definitely head over and check that out. We appreciate everyone watching. We'll be back with more reviews and everything real soon. Peace.